Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Parabolical Esports. And yes, once again, it's me. I'm back. I am Curly. I'm back in the comms box, commentating F2 like I was last season. Guys, I did have, obviously last season I had Meep Show with me, but this season it's all changed. Guys, there's a young man, I'm saying young man because I'm older than him, and I'll just give him a massive parabolical welcome, guys, to Justin. So Justin, are you there?
Hey buddy, how you doing, man?
Young.
I mean,
young.
Yeah, I'm 20, but I thought you were younger than me, mate. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, I'm 21 years older than you.
See, I'm not. Oh, 21 years older. Oh, I thought you
yes.
said you were 21 years old. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
No,
Okay.
I'm 21 years older than you. So there we go.
Well, yeah, I'm doing alright, mate. I've actually never commentated in a F2 race, actually, and especially in Abu Dhabi. What a setting. But I'm actually really excited. Well, like, it's still like a learning process for me because with F2, as I just said, I haven't commentated any of F2, to be honest. But anything can happen, basically. I'll try my best in the commentator's box with you, Curly, and of course, with your experience, you'll give me some knowledge.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm giving you the same type of treatment, mate. The same type of treatment.
It's nice to see, obviously, some regular people in the chat. Nunda, the regular mod. I think he might be still a mod. We'll have to wait and see. But have we still got? We got a follower, new follower. Is there? That is who3012. Dude, thank you very much for the follow. Slippery, welcome back. Well, I'm glad to be back. I'm happy to be back. Obviously, I was racing Justin in this in F2, but they were obviously short of a commentator. So one of the owners came to me and I was happy to give my seat up. I was actually in Uni Virtuoso, which young Paige Baguette there was my teammate. So I'm saying a lot today. I don't know why. I'm saying a lot. I don't know whether it's the nerves coming back or nerves because I'm back. It could be the nerves. Yes. But Justin, this is not actually obviously the first time we've commentated together. We've commentated together a couple of times before, so
this
we
is
know.
The third time, actually. This is the third time.
It is indeed, and obviously we got another league as well now. So there's 2 leagues we're going to be now. Well, actually, you say 3. It's going to be 3 leagues now in total.
Well, maybe for you, but for me, of course, I commentate in my own respective leagues.
Yeah, but what about together? 3 leagues together. It's going to be 3. This one
I think it's gonna be 3,
on Fridays, yeah, and then obviously Thursdays because it's going to be alternative with someone else.
Yeah,
so,
actually.
Yeah.
Damn. I've only been doing commentating for about a month, and I've already. Wow.
Yeah, dude. There you go.
Because like for me, I comment. How many leagues do I commentate in? I commentate in one like Gran Turismo league every Saturday, and yeah, I think I like about 4, maybe 5 because of this one. Maybe 5 leagues in Formula 1 now.
As I said earlier on, when I first started out in one day, I remember it, on a Sunday, I had 5 leagues come in for me in one day. So, mate, when you get your name out there, people will come in for you. Leagues will come in for you. So, and if you're a good, especially if you're a good solo commentator.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I cannot be solo. I cannot do solo.
Me, I'm not solo. I need someone with me.
Exactly. I'm the same way, honestly.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like everyone's rating up now. We're
They
about to
are
start
indeed.
this F2
So,
Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
yeah, round 8, guys. Obviously, I raced the previous 7. To be honest, I'm actually glad I'm not racing Abu Dhabi because this track, I do not like racing this track at all. I'm racing it.
Like it.
I'm racing it tomorrow in League 2.
Oh.
But F2 cars, yeah, but no, is this F2? I think in the F1 cars it's not bad, but in F2 it's actually pretty awful.
Absolutely horrendous.
Yep, it's one-shot quali as well, so obviously this one we're not going to be able to keep up with. So,
well, we could potentially see the changes if we have that the drivers on the top left of our screen, because if someone is actually going a little bit faster, we can actually see between them. But I'm gonna quickly just scroll through them just to see if anyone's invalidated a lap or not, or anything like that. But actually, when it comes to the, streaming, especially in Abu Dhabi with one-shot qualifying, it makes it a lot easier, I'd say, on drivers, because if once you do short qualifying or even the full qualifying sessions, Abu Dhabi will definitely take a few drivers to its walls. I can definitely guarantee that.
Yes, it will.
And I bet you I would definitely be one of them.
Really?
When it has started, I would actually be one of them, yes. But the one-shot qualifying has started, and you see a bunch of the drivers on the left of the screen continuously go up and down.
Yeah, Right now, I'm on my former teammate, as some have actually DSQ'd there, but I'm on my former teammate at the moment, Paige Baguette. I don't know who her teammate is today. I know who it was supposed to be, but I don't see him. So, but yeah, obviously he can't make it, but Paige at the moment is sitting in 12th. At the moment sitting in pole is Siege? Siege, I can't pronounce that. But yeah, so Siege at the moment is sitting in pole. Yeah, all going up the board is TRT Chalkers. He's in the other Univirtuoso there. You got FIFA Beefy in 6th. He's actually he can be pretty quick when he wants to as well. DJ Death Dragon in 9th. Also the admin for F2.
Ooh, it looks like Chalkers and Siege are actually getting pretty close here with their times. Because I continuously see the names just continuously go up and down.
Yeah.
But they're coming around to near the end of Sector 3 actually. Just a few right-hand turns after this left, and then the qualifying is over at this point. So it's just gotta punch it in during these final few turns, get as much tenths faster to the other drivers as you possibly can to hold your position or improve it.
As DJ's throwing it around the corners, he nearly lost his back end. As Chalks puts in a 147.8 to sit in provisional pole at the moment, and I think that's going to be Chalkers in pole by the looks of it. Obviously, I don't know if you know the rules of F2.
I definitely do not. I only recently got into Formula 1 about 3 months ago. So there's still a lot for me to learn.
So, the rules of F2. Obviously, you got the feature race to start with. The top 8 come the sprint race are reversed. So whoever finishes first gets 8th in a sprint. So whoever finishes 8th gets pole, and so on. Yeah? So 7th would get 2nd, 2nd would get 7th, and so forth.
What about the point system?
The point system. So pole position has got 4 points. I think it's 4 points for getting pole. I think top 10 in the feature race get points, and then in the sprint race I think it's a top 8. But only in the feature race, if you pit under only the VSC, it doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop. So,
wow.
Yes, you have to pit again.
if I was racing right now, I would not have known that. And if a VSC comes out, I would be screwed. Utter screwed. But yeah, it looks like we're about to start this feature race, correct? It's the feature race and then the actual...
Yes. Oh, so
Yeah.
So it's obviously, so it's 2 points because they're doing, so yeah, it's a 2 points for pole because they're doing 50%, but it would actually be 4 points if you're doing 100%. And also you only get a certain with F2 as well. You got super soft, soft, and medium. I think that's it. I think got hard as well, but their super soft is basically F2, F1 soft. Their soft is F1's mediums. They're not as but no, F1 are actually F2. Their wheels are 18 inches wide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which F1 are actually going to next season.
Well, that's going to definitely give some of these drivers a little bit of an edge to the new game. Or, well, actually, when it comes to the real-life drivers, if they're in F2 right now, the wheels, they're kind of going to be used to it at this point.
Yeah.
But that's also, only if they get a seat in F1. But also, everyone is actually on the soft tires today.
That's the thing. You all have to start on the same tires.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes
also,
it quite even here.
In F2, in real life, there's no R&D. They're all equal performance cars, because these are basically the junior teams of the F1 teams.
Oh, okay, yeah, because aren't they all especially when it comes to the engines, are they all produced by the same company?
They're all the same, yep, all the same engines. So let's go to Siege in third place, right? He's in the Carlin Racing. That's the junior team of Red Bull, as you can see by the car.
Yeah, because didn't Yuki Tsunoda drive this car last season?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Okay, that's why it looks so familiar.
Yep.
Well, it looks like everyone's coming around the final few turns and about to just set up their cars for this future race.
So, guys, if I've missed anything in there or got anything wrong, then please just write in chat. As Meep Show says, the dream team is here.
I mean, I cannot replace you, my friend. I cannot replace you. No way. No way.
Right, we're going to go down to 5 red light, guys. If Justin would like to get middle to back.
Yep.
I've got a shot. There we go. Some better. So there's 5 red lights. Taking their time. Did someone get an early start at the back? I'm not sure, but
you've got any.
Manx. I think that's Manx. In the lead, we have a Carlin going wide on the right-hand side.
Big crash! Big crash! 2 cars completely gone, and that is going to be Swan
Shanks, yes. And Mr. Rage.
Oh, actually, there was 4 of them, actually. It was DJ Death Dragon. We'll actually count that as 5 with Young Tommy. Yeah, 5 cars already off at the start.
Yeah, you got...
Probably...
well,
what a kicker.
Is it DJ Death Dragon, Young Tommy, FIFA Beefy, Mr. Rage, and Swan Shanks? I think it was there. So, I don't see any VSCs or anything because of that, Justin.
Yeah, so lucky for them. So they're doing pretty alright here, but it looks like a little bit of a junction between the chicane, right at the beginning of Sector 2, and actually LZ Elbow might get a position change here on Jono. He's going on the inside, getting really close to that F2 car, that black and yellow F2 car, and side by side now through the next chicane. Really close here. But Jono defends it perfectly and keeps that 6th place position. Well done to him, but that also is bad for them as well, as bad Pauzo and Paige Baguette.
Paige, yeah, just call her Paige. Just call her Paige.
Right. Yeah. Well, it looks like they've caught up to that fight now, so it's a 4-way battle for 6th place here.
Well, you have a little battle going on up front as well, where you have Mank, I think that we're calling Max. Well, you have Max, Siege, also Chalkers, and Kazi as well. So you got a 4-way battle up front.
Oh, go back down to 6th place. Hold up, they're side by side into turn 1.
We're gonna go
on the outside, Jono on the inside. Jono defends pretty well and keeps that position again, defending with all of his might against LZ Albo.
Oh,
he loses the rear end a bit.
Johnny, how did he keep that? How did he keep that?
Utter skill right there, my friend. Looks like that was just utter skill to keep that position there.
But no, he's lost. Jono did lose positions. He has lost it because he's been overtaken by Page and Bad Peso as well. So he's down to 9th.
I mean, it's better to lose those positions instead of going straight into the wall, because that was almost the outcome here.
Oh, exactly.
Like big battle for first place here.
Yep, that is.
Has a Siege, and he's closing in on that orange rear wing of Menace. Really close here. Kind of looks like the McLaren car, actually.
Yes, it is. I think it's the McLaren's junior team. But now, has you got Chalker's going to go round on the outside of Max, and he does pick up first place. But behind Max, you've also got Siege in the Carling. Obviously, the Red Bull junior team. But there's no movement. But also behind in 5th place, you have Jake the Slayer in the other Carling. So. You have both. Oh, there's a yellow flag.
Jono.
Oh, GJ Jeff Dragon is in there. Jono as well, as you said. There's no VSC either for that.
Huge crash there, actually. I think I only saw the aftermath of that, but it looks like Jono actually almost took out DJ Death Dragon from his mistake, and now DRS has been enabled, so that's going to change a lot of things here, especially during the first DRS zone. And hold up, Siege just spun.
Yeah, I just see a car go off to the left. That's all I saw.
Yeah, all I saw was like that blue marker on the bottom right with the map. All I saw was it's like I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. That's all I saw at that point.
I was just on Kaza. I was at a bit of a distance view, and I just see this dot fly to the left.
Well, I mean, as you said prior, F2 cars, especially in Abu Dhabi, big difficulty for them.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, you got Max. He's still behind Chalkers. He's after losing the lead, so Chalkers does lead the way. He's got 3/10 lead. Chalkers he's trying to cut it down, but he's not getting anywhere. Then you got Kaza in 3rd, who's in that BWT.
Oh,
Swanshanks
is completely out, and that's a virtual safety car.
Swanshanks then.
So now,
where is he? Where's the
he started
position?
in 8th place, actually. He started in 8th place, and now he is completely out of this race. But so far, as it stands, the most improved person is actually Bad Peso, getting a whole 9 positions. And
so Jono picks up a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. So now, if anyone pits under VSC, it doesn't count as a mandatory stop. Drive-through penalty for Keza. Okay. So the VSC is underway. There's going again then, as Keza is coming into the pits.
Oh, Jono is out.
Is he retired in the pits?
No, he has retired on track, and I think he actually crashed there. He's just stuck in
board with Mr. Rage to see where he's gone.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it as well. I'm not. He's only got a few more turns, but I think the car's going to disappear by then.
The car's gone.
Yep. We're gonna have to see from his point of view about what happened there. But looks like Chalkers is getting a pretty big lead compared to Menace. A whole 1.1 seconds out of DRS zone. So
Certainly is, but Jake the Slayer and Siege now, the two Carlins, are in 3rd and 4th respectively. Bad Peso is in 5th and Young Tommy in 6th. FIFA Beefy in 7th there and Page in 8th. That's the top 8, obviously with a sprint race after this. So at the moment Paige will be on pole position, and I know for a fact she will not want that. She will not want to be in pole, as we have a fight here for 5th place between Bad Peso and Young Tommy. Young Tommy has gone round the outside of Bad Peso and does pick up a 5th position. So what do you think then, Justin, of the F2 so far? Obviously your first F2 race.
Well, it's only been 4 laps, so I'm gonna give it a few more laps before I give my opinion.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah, I think it's been alright so far. We got 2 people already out of this race. A lot of overtakings, a lot of battles in the top 4. So, actually, I'll give my opinion right now. It's actually been pretty well so far, but you might want to actually see Bad Peso as he's closing in on Young Tommy.
I'm on them already, mate. Already there. Because Young Tommy just overtook Bad Peso. He moved up to 5th, but Bad Peso is on that gearbox of Young Tommy. He's not letting him get away. I think they're actually catching up to 4th place Siege as well. Siege, I think Siege. I'm calling him Siege. Siege.
Is that actually not how it's pronounced? I think it is Siege, and it just has an extra E.
E, yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, I'm thinking it'd be cool. Yeah, I think it is Siege 87. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's see if he gets a move here. He has DRS. Bad Peso does have DRS.
He does
is closing
indeed.
in, but it's not going to be... He's too far away to actually make a move here. But maybe on the second DRS zone, potentially. Ooh, Death Dragon in 12th place gets fastest lap of the race so far with a 150.
DJ Death Dragon, he actually... I think he's moved to Will because... Otherwise, he would actually be possibly winning this race. He actually used to be a quick driver, so I'm not sure. I think he actually moved on to Will because, yeah, he was a quick driver, or on controller anyway, if he is on Will. But yeah, so guys, as you see, drivers now pitting, going on to the Super Softs, which is the faster tyre out the softs of them and the softs. Let's have a look then.
I think it was kind of a bit early to go with those tires, don't you think? I would say stick with the soft tires until maybe the 9th or potentially 10th lap and then go on those super softs, but Mr. Rage, Death Dragon, and Aussie Alpo and Keza, they're all going for the gamble here.
I can't remember, but if I remember rightly, it's the softs as well that you've actually, or is it the super softs? One of these set of tyres you've actually got to use in the sprint race.
I have no idea, man. I'm still used to this. You're gonna have to
let's just say,
on that one.
let's just say you don't get a fresh set of tyres in the sprint race. You've got to use one of your sets that you've already used.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now that is going to change a lot of things.
F2 is rather confusing.
I mean, it makes it challenging for these drivers.
Yep.
So.
Just think what the real drivers have to go through.
Oh yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
So then, Chalkers does have a 1.2 second lead from Max. These two have basically led from the beginning. It was Max who actually led, and Chalkers has got the overtake on. So as Max had a bit of a tank slapper there. I think you're going to see both of these coming in pretty soon for a pit stop. The two Carlins are in 3rd and 4th still. So this is going to be some points for Carlin. Some good points for Carlin. I don't know who's leading this. I'll have to get it up for next week to find out all of that. But this week, it's just getting back in the hot seat. Getting used to it once again. I said to Justin beforehand he will enjoy it here at Parabolical.
You never know, maybe something happens to where I actually race and also commentate, but only time will tell at that point.
You never know, mate. You never know. Oh, what have I done there?
Alzo gets a
Oh,
3
as
second
Chalkers
time
and Max here are going head on, and you got Max has taken the lead once again, and there is a yellow flag, and that is possibly for FIFA, Beefy, and Bad Peso. It's for Bad Peso as he has gone for a spin, and he is Formula Fording it. He has lost all of his wing, and that moves Page, sorry, up to 7th. So we are on lap 7 of 16 then here at Abu Dhabi for Parabolical Esports. This is round 8 in the... Well, it's not the... I forgot to change it. It's not the Premier League, it's the F2. I forgot to change to F2. That's one thing I have to get used to again. So, but how do you think the race has gone so far then, Justin?
I'm enjoying it so far. Big battle between Menace and Chalkers. 0.3 seconds separate the two here. During almost the final turns of the 7th lap. So just watching these two drive, especially in F2 cars, because I've actually tried F2 and Abu Dhabi on like a random social race, and I'm gonna tell you, it is not fun. It is not. Fun.
No, try them on the USA track. Believe me, definitely not fun there.
Yeah, well, I could just imagine, mate. I could just imagine. Oh no, especially turn 1.
Yes, especially turn 1. You all over the place on that. You just like. Thing is, well, I'll explain off air with another league. You know, with what we do. Anyway, Max is actually sliding all over. He's losing his back end. So I'm wondering, these two, well, the top 9 and well, Mr. Rage, he's actually gone back on the softs. The top 9 haven't pitted yet, but Mr. Rage, he did go pit to the super soft, and I think he's gone back on the softs. So
it's probably preserving them for later on. But Max has really got to be careful here. He already has 2 cautions. Oh, not cautions. 2 warnings to his name. 1 more, and that's a 3-second time penalty. Where Chalkers only has 1 warning.
F2, it's 2 seconds.
F2 is 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
5-second penalty there for Slippery for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 seconds in F2.
Okay. So, Chalkers is closing in. He's not gonna make a move here. He's gonna be patient.
Yep. But these two are running away with it. I think Jake possibly could be settling for 3rd unless Siege catches up with him. So are we going to see a battle for 3rd with the 2 Carlins, as Slippery is now into the pits, swapping onto the Super Softs. Who is going to make the first move out the front 2, or are they both going to go into... Oh,
Chalkers almost loses the rear end there.
Yeah, and
just
a bit
saves himself.
Yeah, a bit of a tank slapper on that one. But who is going to make the first move, or are they going to come in together? That is the question. Guys, by the way, if qualifying is actually going on at the moment, because I know it's absolutely piddling down with rain at the moment in Russia, please no spoilers. I know anyone hasn't done it just yet, but
just say it ahead of time.
Yeah, because I know it was absolutely tipping down. They actually stopped. They didn't do any practice this morning. Didn't do FP3 because it was absolutely bucking it down. So I know they delayed qualifying, so I don't know what time qualifying is actually going to start.
I can actually check that for you right now. Actually, as they can.
Oh, a Slippery Tuner gets another. He gets a 3 second. Oh, it is 3. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. So it's a 3. He gets a 3-second penalty then. So is that his first 3 seconds? Let's have a look. As Bad Peso also gets 3 seconds. So Slippery Tuner has 8 seconds of penalties. Bad Peso just picked up his first one.
Hold on. You might want to go back to the front of the grid because you see a position change here. Chalkers is going on the inside before the chicane. And he has the position. Amazing. Oh, actually, hold on. His job is not done yet. Did they touch there? I think they touched there right at the end.
I don't know.
But now, Chalkers is in the lead of the Abu Dhabi feature race for F2. Amazing stuff from him there. Amazing stuff from him. Being patient through the DRS zones in laps 18 and 7. Well, 18. In lap 8 and 7, and making the job done on lap 9. But all he has to do now is just defend for all of his might against Max.
Well, they've both got to pit as well. So Swanshanks has said qualifying has finished. So there you go.
Oh, perfect. I
Thank
need
you
to
very much,
re-download
Swan.
the F1 app.
So these two, they got a 4-second lead to Jake. This is the only real battle going on at the moment, what I can see on track. Let's just have a look down as you've got the two Carlins. Siege is actually pulling in Jake at the moment as Paige is coming into pit. She's obviously going to put the super softs on. But yeah, that is the only... Those two and possibly the two Carlins are going to be the only battles on track right now. Guys, don't forget, well, I have to get used to the calendar once again. And I apologise for the coughing in the background. My wife is actually quite ill at the moment, so yeah. But there's no calendar on the disc on the Twitch here like there used to be. So guys, there's races going on tomorrow. I'm not sure what. I know there's League 2 at 5 o'clock because I am in that one. But yeah, there's other races going on tomorrow as DJ now is coming into the pits and he's stuck the super softs on, which moves Mr. Rage up to 11th place with DJ coming in.
Kind of interesting how F2 works, actually. Oh, go ahead.
It is. No, as I say, are you there?
Yeah, I am here, mate. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Chalkers is coming into the pits and Max is staying out.
Yep, there you go. So Chalkers is the first one to make the move. Which will, let's have a look. Jake has stayed out and Siege is coming in the Carlin in fourth. So those two are... the first two out of the front four to come in. But yes, you were saying about F2.
It's just interesting how it works because, like, with a newcomer like me, coming in, like joining in, the F1, basically the F1 series.
Community.
Thank you. It's kind of interesting just seeing how this goes because for me, when I was younger, I was big into NASCAR, so. Coming into Formula 1 here, and now, well, actually right now Formula 2 racing, it's just interesting how everything works as a basically as a brand with Formula. But yeah, as you were saying earlier, Chalkers does come out on the super softs, and same goes with Siege, Young Tommy, and Paige actually is up to 7th now because of Keza going into the pits.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Is that because of why is that? I didn't see what that was for. As Keza's in the pits and leaves a big massive smoke, behind him as Slippery Tuna gets another 3 seconds worth of penalties. So at the beginning, obviously with Max and Chalkers racing it out, who would you have put your money on then? But obviously with Chalkers coming in, it's all changed now. FIFA Beefy is now up to 3rd.
Alright, well Menace is in the pits now, so
yep.
Chalkers has to put everything right now into his outlap. Oh, Menace! 5-second time penalty, speeding into pit lane.
Ooh, that is a massive loss for Max there.
That changes everything now.
It does indeed. It's FIFA come in. FIFA has come in, which is going to put Chalkers in front. Is he going to get in front? He's going to get in front. It surely is now. Yeah, because this pit lane is absolutely mental. I hate this pit lane. But now, yeah, I mean, Max, go on.
I was going to say it's kind of interesting how they actually made this track, but of course. It is a bit of a pain trying to get out of the pit lane.
Yep, it is indeed.
I've seen so many people just crashed
Oh,
in, and
Beefy!
also
Beefy, where's Beefy gone?
he's crashed in the pit lane, I think. Has he crashed in the pit lane? Hold on, we're gonna check with I'm actually on Pages
Same
what's the
here.
TV pod, so we could see it right now. Actually, yeah.
Oh no, it's turn 3. Oh, he's hit. Yeah, is that? Yeah, no, it's not the pit lane, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought he actually was in the pits. Was he not in the pits?
No, he'd been in and come out.
I thought you'd come out later on, actually.
He literally just come out of the pits. Obviously, he's come out of the pits, and yeah, as he's come out, he's done that.
Oh, that's super
because
upsetting. That's a full safety
'cause
car. Oh.
So we have a full course safety car. Then I think under the full course safety car, obviously none of them really need to. You can actually pit. It's just the VSC you cannot pit.
Well, this is going to give Max a chance to actually battle Chalkers for that first place position. Even though with those 5-second penalties, I doubt he would actually keep it. But he could still challenge him and make it a little bit more difficult for him to keep that first place position.
Mm-hmm. Unless Max... Well, Max can get in front and get those 5 seconds, but Chalkers has been keeping up with him the whole race. So, with... Oh, hold on.
Oh, Max is actually in the pits now. He's in the pits again. He's going to serve his 5-second penalty.
That is a good thing to do. That is a very good thing to do.
Another set of super softs, and he is actually coming out now. Let's see if Paige... Could Paige potentially take that position away from him now?
So can you get used to F2?
Right now, not just yet, but later. Well, once, of course, like when I get more experience in the actual F1 community, and also just learn the rules a lot more. I think I would get used to it, of course, but it's just time. It's just time and practice at this point. But what about you? How long did it take for you to actually get used to Formula 1?
Formula 1, I've been watching Formula 1 since I was a kid, but then I actually did take a break from it. But yeah, obviously Formula 1 is a British sport anyway, but yeah, I got used to Formula 1 straight away. It's just the F2, you know what I mean? F2 is totally different. So F1's totally easy to pick up. F2, no, F1's F1's totally easy, but F2 is totally different ball game. Yeah. Sorry, mate, I've just seen that.
Honestly, I really hope your wife gets on better soon, mate.
So do I.
Honestly. Honestly, bless her, mate. Bless her.
She's she's up most of the night coughing as well, so
honestly,
just
it's gonna be, yeah.
Just,
I mean, she's strong. She is really strong. I can already tell that.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have another lap of safety cars. So that
we
means
are indeed.
Basically 2 laps. 2 laps are left, basically. Of racing.
They're going. I should imagine they're going now. Because you can't stay out for no longer than 2 laps left. No matter what sport, no matter what, whether it's F1 or F2, the safety car cannot stay out for no longer than with 2 laps left to go. So it will go in this lap.
It's actually the same with NASCAR, actually.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, with NASCAR, because like you know when when the safety cars come in and you have like a big crash, like near the end of a NASCAR race, the safety car doesn't come out. You continue racing until the end.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's like 2 laps to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless obviously it's going to be like a red flag type thing, then that's totally different. But obviously in NASCAR now. Is that a NASCAR or IndyCar? I get yours mixed up. You've got Roman Grosjean, a Formula F1 racer. Yeah,
he's in IndyCar now.
Yeah, he's doing better over there than he did over here.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, actually, I was watching. Well, not watching. I saw this post that he made online about his comparison between IndyCar and Formula One, actually. And he thinks that with IndyCar, I don't think I can actually find the quote right now, but with IndyCar, he said that the drivers actually have more free reign of what they do in that car, basically.
Oh wow, okay.
So he's been enjoying it a lot from what I've from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the safety car is now in, and Chalkers is not making it easy for these drivers to restart. They're gonna give them any room.
I've got a feeling I need a new pair of headphones because I've got crackling and these are actually quite new.
Oh, you got crackling on your mic?
On my headphones, yeah. I don't know if it's on stream, but I've got crackling, like, yeah.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick and I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna roll back in the footage to see.
So then, guys, the as Justin just said, safety car is coming in this lap. Chalkers does lead from Siege in the Carlin, and also Justin is a new follower. Justin, thank you very much, buddy, for the follow. Yeah, John, so leave some Siege, and then Jake. Sorry.
I said, of course, mate. Like, at least, I mean, more content, it helps me out as a commentator, so...
Exactly. So, they are underway then. So, Jake pulls away, and Chalkers pulls away, and he's leaving Siege and the rest behind. I think that was a bit of a... He's left a bit of a gap there, Justin.
He has, but it looks like Bad Peso is going to be going down the pecking order, as with his teammate overtaking him, and now Keza is giving him a run for his money.
They are indeed. There's places being swapped all the way. Oh, it's Chalkers!
It's Chalkers!
Chalkers have spun!
Oh no!
Which has left Siege in the lead along with Jake. So the two Carlin cars now are 1-2. And this will be massive points for the Red Bull Junior team. But let's go back. So let's go back down. Oh, you're going to have 3 wide. Oh, you had Kaza, Bad Peso, and Mr. Rage 3 wide.
Oh, hold up. Rage just nudges Keza out of the way, saying, "This is my position. You better back up." And before the chicanes. And Mr. Rage got the best situation out of that. And looks like Slippery Tuna has Chalkers right on his rear wing, right on his gearbox, closing in. Oh, Chalkers goes on the inside, and Slippery Tuna just actually gives him the position.
As Max picks up another penalty. That's 8 seconds now for Max, which is going to give young Tommy a bit of a, well, also Paige here could actually pick up 4th spot if she sticks with Max. Oh, as Paige slides round that last corner there.
She saves herself though.
Yeah.
Very well done to Paige there.
Yeah, slides round corner 21, turn 21. So that safety car then has brought this race alive for the last 2 laps. That we do have the sprint race after this, guys, and at the moment Siege is going to be starting on pole with Siege starting in 8th, with Keza starting on pole position, as it is a obviously a reversed grid for the top 8. Guys, also, as you can tell, I'm back in the seat, back in the comms box. Once again, and I'm happy to be back here. And obviously, usually last season I did have Meep Show with me, but this season I have a new co-commentator, Justin, for this season. As we have, we have Bad Peso on the back. No, we have Chalkers on the back of Bad Peso. Sorry. and these two are going wheel to wheel. And my controller won't do what I want it to do. There we go, that's better. There we go. And Chalkers does moved up to 9th place. But as I was saying, guys, I do have a new co-commentator this year who is Justin. Justin, if I remember rightly, you said you're in the Bahamas? Or am I wrong? No?
Wrong island that starts with the B. I'm from Bermuda, actually.
Bermuda, there you go.
Oh, hold up. Young Tomo is really close to Jake. Does he shoot on the inside off the final turn? No, he does not, but he was really close to getting in position there near the end. Well, let's see. Actually, yeah, Paige is not going to take fourth.
Now, as Siege does win then the feature race, Jake comes in second. Young Tommy is going to get third. Max gets fourth with 8 seconds worth of penalties. Paige picks up fifth. Mr. Rage in sixth. DJ Death Dragon going to come over in seventh. Kaza in eighth. Chalkers, who led for most of the race, ended up in 9th.
And now we're going to actually wait for the results to come in, and we're going to tell you the rest of the grid. But
so young
the
Tommy
game's
then,
driver of the day, yeah, today's well, not today's, but
so we're going to go for our driver of the day. For our driver of the day, sorry to interrupt you. For our driver of the day, we are going to go for over 2 races. So we have Jake coming in, saying that he was well nervous on the last lap, but glad he held on for second. But yeah, so it's down for 9th. As I was saying, Chalkers in the Prema there led most of the race, but he ended up finishing 9th. Bad Peso in 10th. Elba in 11th. Slippery Tuna in 9th. And FIFA Beefy along with Jono and Swanshanks all DNF'd. So over that one, obviously we didn't really think about the driver of the day in that one.
I'm gonna have to say Siege, to be honest. He has done very well to challenge the top runners. Yeah. And also just for the just having the right mentality, basically. Having the one of the best mentality to just keep on fighting, keep on going, especially with the pit strategy with him. Very well done to him as he gets first place. And I would say my second would probably be Tomo, but really close. Tommy.
Young Tommy. Young Tommy.
Young Tom Meister.
So then, there you go. That's so DJ. So young Tommy comes in and says Tomo with a laughing face. So maybe that's his new nickname, Justin. Tomo. There you go.
Hey,
Tomo.
I mean, it can happen.
DJ says P7. Okay. No, mate. And 50 bits from
as well. Let's go.
50 bits from Jake Tomo. Thank you very much for the bits, Jake. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. DJ Death Dragon P7 after getting spun twice and wing damage. Can't complain, to be honest. So then, the grid. Would you like to do the grid rundown, Justin?
Well, actually, the race has already started.
Oh, no, feature race. What the hell?
Yeah.
No, formation lap. Sorry, no formation lap. That's a formation lap, isn't it?
No, it doesn't look like it. They're going all out right now.
No, damn, guys, what the hell?
Sorry, we were caught up with the fans in the comments with me saying Tomo, but oh Lord. But yeah,
no, it's the formation lap. It's the formation lap. It's the formation lap.
It is the formation.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, I had a heart attack.
Same here. Damn, dude. As FIFA Beefy and Slippery Tuna.
All the way out. I saw Keza just punching that throttle all the way through, and I was like, "Oh, wow, we actually started."
As FIFA Beefy and Slippery Tuna have been disqualified from the formation lap. Then, so would you like to go through the rundown? Obviously, as the top 8 have been reversed.
Yeah, sorry. I was not anticipating that. Give me a second. Well, in first place leading, this is, what would this call? This is the sprint or the
sprint
future?
race. The sprint race.
This is the sprint race.
Yeah.
Okay, so Keza is leading the sprint race with DJ Death Dragon right behind them, Mr. Rage in third, Paige in fourth, and Menace Max in fifth. I think Menace Max has actually done, even with him getting a little bit of a mishap through the pit lane with that 5-second time penalty. I think he's still in a pretty good position to actually win this sprint race. Sixth is Young Tommy. Seventh
Young
is
Tomo.
Jake.
Now, Young Tomo now.
It's gonna be Tomo now. I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It has to be Tomo now.
Yeah.
It has to be. Young Tomo in sixth. Seventh is Jake the Slayer. Eighth is Siege. Ninth is Chalkers. I can still see Chalkers possibly getting into maybe top 5, maybe top 4 at the end of this. Bad Peso in 10th. 11th is Albo. 12th and 13th is both Slippery Tuna and FIFA Beefy, who has both been disqualified from the formation lap. Jono in 14th, and Swan Shanks, I was supposed to say Sharks, Swan Shanks in 15th.
Yep.
And everyone is starting... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Don't know, Young Tommy says that he'll take Tomo. so here we go then, guys. 5 red lights.
This is the best announcement today.
It is indeed. We're going to get down to 5 red lights. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Keza on the left, DJ on the right. Who's going to get the better start? We have a Jono. If Keza does get a better start.
Oh, Rage is battling Death Dragon into turn 1, actually. Going around the outside. It's going to be a tough way to do it. Oh, and he pushes him off.
But thing is, this is leaving Keza to get a better start. Keza, he's gone. There's not fighting. Oh, there's a Paige. Oh, Paige.
Paige and Albo.
Oh.
Is that her front wing gone? No, I still see a little bit of that front wing, but that's got to hurt.
But also, there's a battle with Jono as well, and no, there's a ghosted car with Jono. I think Jono may have left the session that he's ghosted, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, with everyone else battling, it left Keza to get a bit of a gap.
Yeah, but now it looks like Death Dragon has caught up to Keza now, as he defended pretty well against Mr. Rage. But Mr. Rage is still closing in on him. He's still gonna try and get a position change later on. But yeah, all that. What would you say is gonna be the best mentality to win this race if you're up front like Keza? Just go full on defense, or let someone go through and just try and fight back with DRS?
It's quite hard to say because I'm usually at the back. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. Jake, thank you very much for the 100 bits, buddy. Appreciate it. Also, in the sprint race, you do not have to pit. Just to let you know. You do not have to pit. But yeah, with me, if it was me, obviously I've never won a race, not one single race. I've never even got a podium, right? But with me,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, with me, I would just go full on. Or as we have a who is that?
Chalkers and Jake.
Jake, yep. I think I think John has actually left the session. I think Jono has actually left the session.
I'm gonna see if I can invite him back here. Actually, Jono 2345 and Death Dragon is now spun.
So we got the two. Who's that going side by side? Let's have a look. We're going up. Oh, it was actually. We had Young Tommy and Mr. Rage as well. We had them going side by side. But Keza has actually got a 2.5 or just over 2.5 second lead now from Mr. Rage and Max. As Mr. Rage and Max again are going side by side. You have Young Tomo right behind them as Young Tomo hits. Just a little love tap on Mr. Rage, but you have these 4 fighting it out, and Siege is the winner of the feature race, is in 5th place. So can he get another podium, Justin?
We could potentially see that, but he just has to be a little bit patient with this. He sees the 3 drivers in front of him battling out. He's just got to wait for the perfect window to get basically a shotgun exit off of these turns with them battling and just try and get a position up, or just wait for them to get a time penalty. Anything can happen, to be honest. We already saw with with Max. But actually, as I say that, Swan Shanks actually just got a time penalty there.
Yeah, Swan Shanks does pick up a penalty. But this has been a good battle this afternoon, as there's a yellow flag once again. Is it Chalkers? Oh my God, he's
lost a lot of his left front wing now. Actually,
he's had ever since he spun in the feature race, he's had an absolute mare. It's gone completely Pete Tong for him as DRS has been enabled.
All I gotta say is, look at the gap between Mr. Rage and Keza.
Yeah,
them fighting behind Keza.
It's just absolute. It's just 3.3 seconds now. Oh, just put Max. I saw that in the background. Max, he's got he's lost his left end plate. He has indeed. Max has lost his left end plate. So now Max is down to 9th place. 2 of the front runners in the feature race has just gone an absolute nightmare.
As we said before, anything can happen in Abu Dhabi.
It can indeed.
Paige has finally got the job done against Jono, but of course Jono is ghosted right now.
Yeah, Jono is an AI.
It looks like Chalkers is going to pit right now, trying to fix his front wing. But he is so far behind. He's got to hope for some sort of miracle here, possibly a safety car or a VSC.
I think the safety car would be the best one.
Definitely, I'm gonna have to agree with you with that. But what happened
Swan
here?
Shanks, bad peso, is it?
Bad peso is now spun.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little coming together there. I'm not sure, but that was him and Swan Shanks possibly. But yeah.
Yeah, right at the it was like right at the end of that chicane. Bad peso was trying to go on the inside line, but Swan Shanks what happened there with
10 second penalty, corner cutting.
That could be a potential glitch there. We're gonna have to check with that. But yeah, so basically what happened with Bad Peso and Swan Shanks. Bad Peso was battling Swan Shanks side by side during the chicanes after the second DRS zone, and Bad Peso basically was didn't have like the right angle. And
I think Chalkers has lost it. He's 10 seconds again for corner cutting, as Mr. Rage and young Tomo here are still batting that out. They have Siege right behind them, as Chalkers another 5-second penalty exceeding track limits.
He is not in the right mindset. He is completely raging right now in that car, destroying every single wall that he could find. Not a good day for him. Absolutely not a good day for him.
I'll get back up to the top in a minute, unless he's got wing damage. He's got wing damage. He's lost his right end plate. This is why, yeah.
Shouldn't Chalkers be disqualified at this point? Like,
I think he will be soon. I think he will be soon.
Time.
Yeah,
just hopefully he retires in the pit lane now, because if not, he's gonna cause a lot of mayhem. Hang
on, you're possibly gonna have 3 wide here, going into the chicane. No, it's gonna be Mr. Rage. Young Tommy goes up to second into that. He overtakes Mr. Rage. Siege is still in 4th place. So Siege
had the best situation out of that.
Yeah,
Just the gap to him and Mr. Rage now, 0.8 seconds. He was waiting for the most optimal time to where Rage was in a tough position, and he just made the job done. And now Siege is going to have to battle both Rage and also FIFA Beefy, who has caught up to the rear wing.
He has indeed, and also DJ Death Dragon is on the back of that train as well. So we have a bit of a DRS train going on here.
Yeah,
but
also,
young Tommy's pulled away.
Young Tommy, he has pulled away. He's now 1.2 seconds ahead now.
Young Tommy.
I am hearing the scratching now that you were mentioning earlier. I don't know what it is. It might just be
that's the
something
thing
with the connection.
That's the thing. It's gone off of me. I haven't got it anymore.
Well, actually, now it's gone. The scratching is now gone, actually.
I haven't got it anymore.
Oh, and it's back.
Yeah,
and it's back.
I think it's connection somewhere, because Meep has it and then it goes to me, and then, like, you know what I mean, it switches between the two, and I don't know what it is.
Has it been happening to me, guys? Have you been having scratchings with my mic?
So I don't know whether it's to do with the last update. I don't know.
Maybe, but only time will tell at that point, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So, guys, Keza then has led from the beginning. As we're going to go down as Max and Swanshanks battle now for 7th and 8th. We got a camera view here, and as Max runs over the camera, and there's a yellow flag. Oh, and Chalkers has DNF'd as well. I'm not sure whether he pitted and quitted.
He did. He did pit and he did retire in the pits. I did see that. But looks like Slippery Tuna is just struggling right now. Completely.
I don't think he's got a wing.
He just crashed. He just forced himself to crash, and that could be a forced safety car. But that's really unsportsmanlike from him. Just go to the end, go to the pits and retire, mate. That's not good to see. That is really not fun to see. Very disappointed. But looks like Mr. Rage is actually catching up to young Tomo now in second place.
Yep,
now
they've all caught him. They've all caught him. So young Tomo's tyres, well, to be honest, they will be the same at the moment. So it doesn't really matter. But Keza has got a 3.5 second lead. He has absolutely run away with this. We're on lap 6 of 11 here in Abu Dhabi. As I haven't changed it from Premier League to F2, so Jake, if you're still in the chat, mate, someone's going to have to do that. I forgot to do it. So yeah, round 8 Abu Dhabi, guys. This is the only race today. I think we're races tomorrow, all over Parabolical. I know there's one at 5 o'clock, which is League 2. I don't know the. Oh, there's Bad Peso's gone.
Bad Peso has gone off of turn 3, from what it looks like. Even though Jono is technically not here, I'm actually going to watch his pod, his TV pod real quick to see exactly what happened. And it looks like he hit the curb and went straight to the left.
Yep, looks like it.
Hit the ball there.
So we are down to 12 drivers now from 13. So in total then, Justin, obviously with the feature race and the sprint race, what do you think overall of F2?
I love the concept. I really love the concept. It gives the younger, like when it comes to real life F2, it gives the up and coming drivers an opportunity to prove themselves with the whole season. Think of names like George Russell. Think of names like Yuka Tsunoda. And Yuka Tsunoda was recent. George Russell, I remember was a champion in F2 in 2020, if I remember correctly. I remember Latifi used to be George Russell. Was it 2020 that he was F2 champion? Was that 2019?
I don't know. I can't remember. F2 champions, I do not know.
Oh, and Swanshanks gets a 3-second time penalty again. How many time penalties is this guy on? 6 seconds of time penalty now. But Beefy is really close to Siege now. So we could see something with him. But Keza has had kind of a boring race today.
But yeah. He could. He has really. Yeah. He has. So I've just been informed as Champions League Tier 1 is actually tonight at 7:30 UK. So that's there is 2 races today. So unlike the old Parabolical, I knew the times. The new one, I got to get to know the times. So, but let's have a look down the field then, because you have Siege, you got FIFA Beefy, and you got DJ Death Dragon. You got these 3 in a bit of a battle. Overall, obviously you picked Siege as driver of the day in the feature race. Let's have a look on the position changes. Who would you, to be honest? Oh, as FIFA Beefy does get past FIFA Beefy and Siege are fighting it out here. They're going side by side.
Oh, could be an old switcheroo for Siege as he goes around the outside, but it looks like FIFA Beefy has got the position completely. Yeah, position is done. A little nudge from Siege, actually. 2 nudges, actually. But going back to you, when you saying the driver of the day, at the beginning I was going to say Chalkers, but we already saw how that happened.
Yeah.
But
the overall driver of the day.
Overall driver of the day, I would say Young Tomo. Definitely. Not just because of me messing up his name and having his name a little bit easier to remember, but just from him being such a consistent driver today, starting, finishing. Where did he finish? He finished in third, I believe. Third, yeah, he finished in third.
Third, yeah.
For the feature race.
Yeah.
And he started in sixth, and he made his way up to second for the sprint race. So I'm gonna say young Tomo has done very well today. He's gonna be my driver of the day.
So even though Siege got driver of the day in the feature race, young Tommy is getting the overall driver of the day. Then that is how it's going to be done this year, guys. You're going to get a feature race driver of the day, but you're also going to get an overall driver of the day. Things have changed.
I was going to say, if Siege kept that fourth place position, it was going to go to Siege, but...
Yeah.
FIFA has done very well to actually make his way up, but just all round, when it comes to the feature race, to the qualifying, and also the sprint race, it just has to be Tomo. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So there's still got this battle going on here. You got the battle going on a little bit up the road, though. Obviously, with Mr. Rage, he is actually on the back of. Let me have a look. He is actually on the back of young Tommy. I had to make sure of that one, but. You have FIFA Beefy and Siege here as well. Siege is on the back of FIFA Beefy and DJ Death Dragon. Is there DJ Death? No, Siege. DJ Death Dragon. Sorry, did one run wide. God, Curly, your R's and your W's and whatnot are not coming out right today. Are just not doing it. So yeah, this has been, guys. It's been. I'm glad that it's been a good race to be back. I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have Justin with me. That's all I got to say. So
it's kind of interesting making a debut for another league, especially with it being F2. But hopefully, if you guys want to see more, I am glad to do more commentary for you, especially when I'm here with Curly. Much fun with this guy, honestly. Really fun.
Well, apart from League 2, then if they're short, then definitely I'm happy to do it. But yeah. So Paige has actually just moved up to 10th place because Swanshanks is in the pits. Where's Albert? He's gone. Paige has just passed him.
Yeah, it was just off of turn 2, right before turn 3. And now Swanshanks is actually going to have that car be blocking his pit exit.
Oh, was it actually coming out the pits he done it, or was it? He must have.
I actually don't know. I don't know if he was coming out of the pits or not. But no, he wasn't coming out of the pits.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you there, Justin. But we had FIFA Beefy and Mr. Siege. Sorry, actually going side by side. But FIFA Beefy does stay in 4th place. So Siege is not giving up on this 4th position at all whatsoever. He is still going at it. DJ Death Dragon is just staying behind, and he's waiting for any leftovers. As Keza, his lead is now down to 2.5 seconds. Young Tommy is catching. As Albo has come in chat and he said he's a stupid mistake. He's done basically he said damn stupid mistake. So Albo, if you'd like to explain what your stupid mistake is, mate.
Oh come on, you can't rub it in on him now. Well, but still, we would actually really like to know about.
Did you come out of the pits? I think he was coming out of the pits, personally. That's what I think.
Death Dragon, he's gonna shoot on the inside before the actually, no, he does a fake move there. He was very close to Siege there. Very close to Siege.
As DJ Death Dragon gets a PB in Sector 1 then. So, DJ spun it! DJ has spun it!
That is not fun whatsoever for him there.
No.
Siege gonna shoot on the inside. Watch this. 4th position between FIFA. Let's see the chicanes. He is ahead now. Is he a full car? No, he's only a half car ahead. And now he's a full car ahead. But that's gonna give FIFA the DRS, and he might shoot back that position to the next chicane. He's going around the outside, back and forth battle between these two drivers. Really shows the skill gap here. Oh! Siege! Siege hit his front wing on that left front wheel, but Siege was just able to save it. But, yeah, pretty good battle between them two. Really aggressive, passive-aggressive positioning between those two drivers, especially during the chicanes.
To quickly interrupt you, Young Tommy is now 1.1 seconds behind Keza, and Swanshanks has actually pit and quit as well during all of that. But so Young Tommy now has, well, basically one lap to try and catch up. It's down to 9/10. So can Young Tommy pass?
He could potentially, because I'm looking at their previous lap time just then, and Keza was at a 151.5, and Young Tommy was a 150.3. So when it comes to the pace between these two drivers, we could see Young Tomo get first place position, and that would definitely guarantee my driver of the day.
It would do indeed. So you got two good battles going on here, but mind you, Mr. Rage is well, he's 1.7 seconds behind Keza, but two good battles then going on the last lap. You got Keza versus Young Tommy, and FIFA Beefy versus Mr. Rage. Oh no, FIFA Beefy versus Siege, but Siege looks like he's dropped off a little bit, Justin.
He has, yes, he has. He probably had a little bit of a front wing damage, but you might want to go back to the front of the grid.
I am indeed, don't worry.
Let's see, does Young Tomo take first place position, going around the outside onto the chicane, brakes a little bit late, he has the wide run, but Keza defends pretty well. They're still side by side, coming out of the exit. Keza is still in the lead, but we could see a switcheroo. Do we see a switcheroo? No, we do not. Keza still has the lead, but he still has to battle Young Tommy to get that position. Young Tommy goes around the outside. Let's see.
This is going to be a good ending. Mr. Rage is Mr. Rage is also right behind these two. And Young Tommy has got the lead. Young Tommy has got the lead. Keza is down to second, who has led this whole race, Justin.
He has led this whole sprint race, but Young Tommy has been very patient, and he is going to win.
Oh, he nearly lost it.
He nearly lost it at the end.
As Young Tommy comes over and literally nicks the win from Keza, with Mr. Rage coming over in third, FIFA Beefy in fourth, Siege in fifth. Max in, as he literally wrecked his car on the line, in 6th, Jake in 7th, Paige in 8th, DJ Death Dragon in 9th, and Jono the AI is going to come over in 10th. He's not going to get any, I think the top 8 actually get points.
What an amazing battle.
It was indeed.
Battle. Young Tomo, amazing stuff, son. Amazing stuff.
He's actually just come in the chat and says that was intense.
Even Jeff is surprised.
So the non-finish is worse. Yep, there you go. So that, guys, the one absolute cracking ending to the race. To be honest, I thought that was Keza's. I thought Keza had it. I don't know about you, Justin, but I actually thought Keza had it in the bag.
Well, remember, at the 9th lap, he was around
3.5.
3.5 seconds ahead. Yep. Of Tomo, and then when we saw the final lap, he was around only 1 second. Yep. So it looked like Keza was losing a lot of tire air near the end, and that's going to give Tomo the win of the Abu Dhabi feature race.
So apparently it's called Tomo mode. He said Tomo mode that.
Tomo mode that.
Tomo mode.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
So well. Let's get some interviews going, guys. Tommy definitely, who won the feature race. Jake won it. I don't know how many's left in the comms box, to be fair. I know people have left or whatnot, but any of you lot that are actually left in the comms box, guys, come jump in.
Amazing stuff.
We would actually appreciate it.
And also, I would love to actually see you guys for the first time, actually. But honestly, Tomo, well done.
There is young Tomo.
Tomo, there he is. Welcome to the comments box, my friend.
What's up, man?
So I don't know if Jake is still in the comms box. I know a lot of people have left. Let's have a look at Discord.
Amazing. honestly, congratulations, Tommy. Well done. Well done, mate.
Okay, so Siege then.
Hey. Sorry, go ahead.
So Siege, in the comms box, he won the feature race, didn't he?
He has, yes, he did.
So I'm not sure if he's in the comms box. Is his there's Jake.
Jake the Slayer, well done, mate. Finishing P7 today.
Thanks for that, man.
Making your way back up in the points, but
yeah, after being spun, I'll take it.
Is Siege in the comms box? Is he like a member of the comms box or not?
I'm not sure. He should be added because he's got a podium before.
Where did you finish in the feature race, Jake? I can't remember.
I finished second behind Siege.
Yes,
and
that's
then
it.
Tom finished behind me.
Yeah. Also, some guys in the sprint race, apart from where's Keza as well?
Yeah, Keza was second, and
what's his Discord name? KAZ. It's not Keza.
I think
I thought it was KE.
It's
KE?
Kieran and Discord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so Tommy.
Yeah.
You're welcome for your new trademark name, my friend.
Yes, Young Tomo, let's go.
I honestly thought it was Tomo. I don't know what it was. Like, I thought I saw Tomo instead of Tommy. But hey.
Mini Ramsel. So Mini Ramsel, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Actually, I thought you were meant to be racing today instead of Chalkers. I thought you replaced me in the Uni Virtuoso. But,
I mean, we already saw what happened to Chalkers there.
But guys, let's get going. Let's start with it's just Jake and young Tommy at the moment, isn't it? Let's start with you first of all, Jake. Okay, so Kazza can't make it. He's got to take his daughter out. So let's start with you then, Jake, as you're here. Right. Second in the feature race, mate. Obviously behind your teammate. Behind your teammate. Obviously, it's not just points for you either. It's obviously points for Carlin as well. I'm not sure on the championship standings, but obviously that's got to be good for both of you. Obviously, as well as you for the championship.
Yeah, we're currently leading at the moment in the constructors. Siege with a lot more points as pace is crazy. But yeah, that would be definitely a good point haul to keep the gap because with Keza in and people like Tommy, the grid just keeps getting faster and faster. So it's definitely a good race for us.
Well, with at the beginning, obviously with Chalkers and Max at the beginning out in front. With you in Siege, I think you were like round about midfield. Did you think that you were going to get anywhere near the front at all?
No, I mean I was in third. After there was like an incident then, and to be honest, I thought Siege would get by me anyway because he's probably at least over half second faster than me per lap. I was going to let him through if he caught up, but just before the lap up here, he pitted and he got the undercut anyway. And yeah, I didn't expect to happen to Chalkers to happen, but I'll happily take P2 considering I was probably like only 6th fastest.
Yeah, mate. Obviously, as it's out, Siege can't make it, but I'm sure Siege will be happy with P1. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is mega quick and he's got a big battle with Keza.
Yeah. You said you're not sure what happened with Chalkers. Chalkers just after he span, he's just had a complete nightmare. Even in the sprint race, I think he just You don't, as they say.
Continuously cutting the tracks and trying to
Yeah,
destroy his car.
you don't race angry, as they say, and I think that's what he was doing at one point. So, but unfortunate for Chalkers, you know what happened. But yeah, mate, well done on your second place, and you know, in the feature race, and obviously points for Carlin. So,
Yeah, thanks for that.
young Tomo, as it is now. Mate, as Justin said, with about a lap and a half to go, I think it was, you were like 3.5 seconds behind Keza.
Yeah.
How'd you catch him?
I really don't know, to be honest. My lap stayed like the same for the last 7 laps, and I just raced like that. I mean, I saw Rage always behind me, he was always in the DRS but couldn't get closer. And yeah, just tried to secure the P2, and then I saw Keza getting slower and slower, and then yeah, last lap the DRS was there and could have gone for the overtake.
Well, excuse me, sorry. Did you two have? I think Justin actually noticed it. Justin, about a little coming together. Do you want to ask a question? I think there was a little bump, maybe possibly between you and Keza.
Yeah, it was. No, I think that's the 4th last corner.
Yeah.
After that long right hand and then the small chicane. Yeah, I hit the inside curb and my car went up a bit, sent a bit flying, and pushed him a bit wide. I kind of want to give him the position back, to be honest, because that wasn't fair. But yeah,
well,
kind of bad to end the race.
That's just racing at the end of the day, mate. That's just racing
it
at the end
is.
of the day.
It
but
is.
I gotta ask you, like side, like it's not important, but like I gotta ask, where are you from?
From Germany.
Yeah, I could tell that accent is nice. I love it. I was actually watching you like a lot during that race. Well, especially near the end. But especially with you, who came in third? It was like an orange car.
Mr. Rage.
Mr. Rage.
Mr. Rage. Yeah.
He was giving you a run for your money near the in the mid of the race.
Yeah.
Do you think that he has some sort of are you two basically rivals in this league, or are you just race to race and the outcome is the outcome?
To be fair, I was just reserving for today. I'm normally not racing an F2. That's just I think that's what was my second race this season. So yeah.
So how challenging was it actually getting into an F2 car?
It was very challenging, to be honest. I just hit up DJ to reserve today, 2 hours before the race, and just did 1 or 2 laps on time trial, and then just said, come on, let's just try to get some points, maybe even finish the race.
Well,
and,
well, obviously, I didn't. Obviously, in fact, I'm here obviously instead of in the F2 cars. Thank God. I in the F2. How difficult is it to drive Abu Dhabi in the F2 cars? Obviously, this is to you as well, Jake. Racing USA in the F2 cars is difficult. What about Abu Dhabi? Because, yeah,
the curbs are horrible, but I don't mind a track too much. Might be a bit of an unpopular opinion.
No, that's fine. Your opinion's your opinion. You know what I mean? Everyone's opinion. Tomo?
I gotta be honest, it felt alright. It felt kind of better than yesterday's F1 race, so I take that.
No, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Any more questions, Justin?
Not entirely. It was a very outstanding race from both of you. You both should be proud of where you ended today. And just basically, it was kind of upsetting for what was his name, Keza, leading almost the whole entire sprint race, and then you coming in the end and ruining it for him, basically. But hopefully, well, actually, what is your next race, actually?
I think it's in Spain.
Spain, yeah, I think it's
Spain.
Spain next week.
Hopefully, that is in F1, not F2.
Well, no, every
same.
division is the same. So F1 will be Spain as well. So no league, nothing is different. If you see what I mean,
okay.
Justin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
see
all
what
going to
you
be the
mean,
same.
okay.
Yeah. So right, driver of the day, even though Siege got feature race driver of the day, overall driver of the day was actually given to you, Tommy.
Oh, cheers about that.
So that's how it's going to be done this year. That's how I'm going to do it. Feature race driver of the day, but there's also going to be an overall driver of the day. So that's how it's going to be done. Max has come in and said, well done, Tommy, to you. So that one. But that is going to be it for this afternoon, guys. I understand there is a Premier League, Champions League race, Champions League 1 race tonight at 7:30 UK time. Again, I want to thank Justin for being with me. Welcome to Parabolical, Justin. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh, definitely. It's been amazing so far.
And I hope everyone else has enjoyed you too. That's all I got to say, especially Tomo. But
Tomo.
You named it.
So, hold on, we got, is that you, Sir Young Tommy? Sir Young Tommy,
Yeah.
that is you. So, yeah, I think that's going to change to Sir Young Tommy. That's changed to Sir Young Tommy, hasn't it? But yes, guys, that is going to be it from us. I will be back next Saturday, unless obviously there's any change in any commentaries. I do not know. But guys, you know the story. Till next time, he's Justin. I'm Curly. We're out. Hold on, I'm using the wrong controller. Do that all the time.